And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about the design and which design do I use in my paintings. You know, I always start off with what I call the concept, the composition, the color combination. You continue on many of them and you stay committed to your original concept. Well, today I'm going to be talking about one of the compositions. As I say, choose one. There are about 16 different design compositions: vertical, horizontal, diagonal, zigzag, and many more. All right, today I'm going to be doing tunnel vision. It's pretty simple, pretty obvious sometimes, but the eye goes right into one section. So you have a whole lot of something on both sides, but the eye still goes into here. Here I'm working on some landscapes to talk about tunnel vision. Obviously the eye is going to go right here. It has the most contrast, but I'm still working on this. But I'm developing stronger lines over here and stronger things, trees over here. So the whole idea, you go into the tunnel. That's the whole idea of this. Pretty obvious. Here we are in a little lake, mountains on both sides. Sun's coming up early in the morning. I'm in a canoe in the boat. What a beautiful Grand Canyon view. Tunnel vision. Even in the abstracts, it's pretty obvious in this one. I'm still working on these, but I thought I'd show you where I start, and then we develop it from there. So pretty obvious where the eye goes. This one's a little more subtle, a little off-center. Still most contrast here. Lots of stuff going on, but the eye still goes right to the tunnel vision, and that's the point of the painting. Let me get started and show you one. So a tunnel vision composition design that I use is usually used in my landscapes. Tunnel vision, right? Let me just show you a quick one right now. So even though this is off balance, a whole lot of something over here, little thing over here, because of the contrast, your eye's going to go right here. Tunnel vision does not mean it's right in the middle, like a tunnel. We can have it any way, any kind of design you want, as long as the eye goes to that one spot. Here we have some Holbein paints. These are my Holbein acrylics. I love these colors. They're really thick and rich and a lot of color. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, we'll put down a tone. There's the first tone. And I'm going to decide where I want the eye to go. Let's just say I want the eye to go right here. I'm going to put a little dot here. So I know that on both sides of the dot is going to be a little bit darker, like this. Like I'm at the bottom of a mountain. Two mountains coming together, right down in there, right? And let's put a little bit of blue in here. Here. I love to paint rough and loose at the very beginning. Big brush, always a big brush. What a great beginning this is. Let's get some contrast in here to really make the point. Like I'm down the bottom of the Grand Canyon in a boat, looking up at the beautiful mountain sides. Right? Cool. Pretty obvious that the eye's going to go right here. Wow. Ooh, pretty exciting. Well, it is for me anyway. And let's make this a little richer down in here. This is wet into wet, just to show you that it works just great. Pretty dramatic lighting. Come back in here, make it even more dramatic, more contrast. That kind of a thing. So here we are, tunnel vision. Pretty obvious we're in the tunnel on this one. You know, it works great when you're doing this kind of a landscape. And again, it doesn't always have to be right in the middle like a target. But what about when you're doing abstract and not necessarily a landscape? I do the same thing, but only this time with color. So here I am in the middle of a abstract, building an abstract, lots of squares, okay? But I need to make sure that it's the tunnel vision. All right, let's get started. So I need to know where I'm gonna put it right in here. That's the focal point. Always start off, where do I want the viewer's eye to go? So we'll get started. Wow. And it doesn't have to be a tunnel. No, something with a hole in the middle. Pretty abstract here. Add a little more depth to it. More dark over there. See how your eye goes right to this spot. And again, it doesn't have to be a V as a tunnel or middle of a target tunnel. It can be a little off center like that. Wow. Very, very abstract. Now, there's no theme, there's no title on this one. This is strictly a demonstration on doing tunnel vision with the abstract. Whether it's something that's recognizable or not, it still works. Let me show you one more thing. So, does it work with figures? Of course it does. Whether it's a landscape or just color, as long as the eye goes to one spot, okay? And it can be pretty subtle. So, there you are. Tunnel vision. Remember, when you go to do a painting, make sure you include at the very beginning, what is the composition? And go to my chart, go to your chart, and look at all the different designs, choices that you have. Make sure that's at the very beginning. It makes the painting stronger. Even if it's willy-nilly kind of a painting, you're still gonna have one spot that the eye wants to go to. Hey, I hope this helped you, and include it in your next painting, and let's see what happens. Hey, thanks again for watching the BobBlast, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.